Hey guys, welcome back. So, do you know how many users LinkedIn has? It's more than 774 million. And out of those, 310 million is the monthly active user count. And even then, when I speak to a lot of Canada aspirants on a daily basis over the phone, most of them say that they are not really active on LinkedIn. Why? For the new immigrants who have already landed in Canada, yes, you have a lot of other ways to connect with people, like probably going on a networking event, going for a coffee dates, or probably walking into a recruitment firm and asking for a job. But still, LinkedIn is the best way to connect with thousands or millions of professionals. And for those who are actually trying to find a job in Canada from India or from any other country, or probably building their network well in advance before they land in Canada. For you, basically LinkedIn is the only way that you can connect with professionals in Canada well in advance. So there should not be any excuse for not being active on LinkedIn. Now, some of you might be thinking, hey Nishant, who are these Canada aspirants that you are speaking with on a daily basis, and how come they are able to speak with you personally over the phone? You can also do that. The links are in the description box and you can book a call with me. Now coming back to LinkedIn. So LinkedIn profile nowadays has become equally important as your resume. More often, after checking your resume, an employer would definitely check your LinkedIn profile. Why? Because number one, resume at times can be misleading, but LinkedIn profile is public. It is more generic and hence there is less chance of someone telling a lie. And in fact, LinkedIn has become so important that if your profile is not on point, you may not even make it to the first round of interview. So now coming back to the point, how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. And my name is Nishant and let's get started. Tip number one, your photo. Now, before I talk about how professional your photo should be, first of all, there should be a photo. I have seen a lot of profiles where there is no profile picture at all, or probably they make it private for some reason. And if you do so, then to others, your profile may seem incomplete. And trust me, employers and recruiters don't prefer checking out incomplete profiles. So please have a profile picture at the first place and make it public. LinkedIn is about showing yourself, showing who you are, and making sure that others know that you exist in this world. And obviously, your photo should be professional. And by professional, it doesn't necessarily mean that you should be like completely suited, booted in your picture. I mean, you can if you want, that's perfect. But what I mean is that your photo should be clear, high definition, not a group photo but a solo picture where your face is clearly visible and you are wearing appropriate clothes. That's it. Tip number two, your LinkedIn headline. Now, I don't know who come up with these statistics, but it has been noticed that your LinkedIn headline is one of the most important element that makes your LinkedIn profile searchable. And why do you want to make your profile searchable? Because not necessarily recruiters will check all the incoming applications for a job. Searching for specific keywords, skills, location, etc. and getting that specific search result is far more time efficient for any recruiter or any employer. Hence, you need your LinkedIn profile to come up in that search result. Now, if you are someone who already has a job and just wants to be on LinkedIn to build up his network or to make more connections, then fine, you can keep your LinkedIn headline very simple like ABC position at XYZ company. That's it. But if you are a job seeker, then you need to be very careful. You need to use industry specific keywords for the job that you are trying to apply for, and also tell the world that how do you help the organizations and the clients. So to give you an example, in my case, my LinkedIn headline says certified career coach helping newcomers to Canada relaunch themselves. Tip number three, your about section. A lot of people totally skips this section. I don't know why, but you should not do that. It is your professional summary and it should tell the people who you are as a professional, what your expertise is and how you may be able to help an organization. And at the end, a little call to action telling people that how they can reach out to you. This small call to action can actually help demonstrate that you are open to connect and talk to people. Tip number four, your experience section. Now there is only one rule of thumb for this. Your experience section on your LinkedIn should not be a mirror of your experience section in your resume. Otherwise, what's the point? So just make sure that you have the correct timelines, correct job title, correct company name, and a brief about what exactly you do in this particular role, just to build up that curiosity in the employer's or the recruiter's mind. But also make sure that you are using the industry specific keywords again, because experience section is also one element that makes your LinkedIn profile searchable. Tip number 5, the skills section. Now, do you remember I said that the LinkedIn headline is the most important element that makes your LinkedIn profile searchable? Now, other than that, skills section is also very, very important, but unfortunately, a lot of people take it for granted. LinkedIn allows you to add 50 skills. So please make sure that you are adding 50 skills related to your job role and your industry. And yeah, don't stop there. In fact, ask your colleagues or seniors to endorse some of your top skills as well. Though I have shared the 5 tips as I promised in the video title, but I always like to provide some extra value. So let's discuss some bonus tips now. Tip number 6, recommendations. Now this is an area where I need to improve myself, because whenever people book a call, a resume review session or a LinkedIn optimization session with me, I always forget to ask people to write a recommendation for me. But let's make this promise to each other today that we will all improve in this area, and we will ask our peers, manager, supervisor, client, etc. to write a recommendation for us. But for that, you also need to start writing recommendations for others. Tip number 7, your contact details. I have seen a lot of LinkedIn profiles where people do not mention their contact details. What's the point for your profile, guys? Because if recruiters like your profile, they would want to contact you. But if they don't find any contact details, they may skip your profile. Trust me, at times recruiters need people on an immediate basis, and they don't have time to write you a LinkedIn message and then wait for you to see that message probably 2 or 3 days later or maybe a week later. They would want to contact you as soon as possible. So please provide your contact details. Yeah, I understand if you don't feel comfortable providing your contact number, that's fine, but at least provide your email address. Please, it's a request, because many times it has happened with me. I have found a suitable candidate on LinkedIn, but because there was no contact details mentioned in the profile, I had to just pass through that profile and contact someone else instead. So these were some tips to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Obviously, these were some generic tips, but if you want me to look at your LinkedIn profile personally and help you edit your profile based on my suggestions and my review, then please book a session with me. Links are in the description box. And I hope you found this video helpful, guys. If so, then please hit the like button, and to see more of such videos on jobs, job search and life in Canada, then please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. I'll see you in our next video. Till then, take care and stay safe.